Y'all, I just recorded an entire video. I thought, oh my God, I am okay with technology. I'm bad. I'm good at sharing it with a bunch of other people. But apparently, there's room for improvement always, right? There's always room for improvement. Okay, so let's try this one. Um, all right, I am using the For the Love of Dragons deck. And this is an Oracle deck by Angie Sullins, artwork by Amy Brown. So what I'm doing with this one is I pulled 6 cards. I did my usual shuffle. I did the yes, no thing, my usual routine. If you haven't seen another video, just know that Spirit says yes, Spirit says no. So these were the cards that Spirit said yes to. And I'd love for you to pick a card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay. And let's get started. So, card number 1 is the storyteller. Oh, you know what? I'm taking myself off screen because of the border around the video screens taking up a lot of space. So, let me do that. All right, so we can see this better. Here we go. So, the card number 1 is the storyteller. Okay, stories have power. They can shape worlds, both interior and exterior. Today, be mindful of the ones you're telling yourself and the ones you're listening to from others. Are they uplifting, encouraging, and equal to the wingspan of your potential? Or are they diminishing, debilitating, drowning in the depths of not enoughness? Listen only to the stories that are worthy of you and reflect your magnificent nature. The dragons demand that you settle for nothing less than to live your legend. One of the things that I'd love to challenge each of you with is something for each card. And for the storyteller, I would love to hear you, not hear you, excuse me. I would love for you to write your story. Just put down a few sentences every day. It doesn't matter. It can just be something about the beauty in your life, it can be something about the challenges that you're facing, guidance from spirit. It doesn't make a difference. Write what you want to write about. 3 sentences a day is enough. 100 sentences a day is enough, unless you're a writer. You need a lot more than 100. All right. So that is storyteller, and that's card number 1. Card number 2 is the Crystal Guardian. Crystals contain the wisdom of the earth. Some believe that dragons too were made from molten center of the earth, and therefore, like crystals, contain an ancient wisdom. Now is the time to draw on the earth's grounding and deep intelligence. Whether you consult your crystals, walk amongst rock beds, or lay down with your spine stretched across earth, seek the counsel of the earth. Listen to her stories and her messages. There is a voice and a vibration inside the rocks which will help ground you deep into the molten center of your own core. Whether you are out and about or have stones or crystals in your home, it doesn't matter where you get them, but I hope you will take a moment to pick up a handful of them and just be still and figure out how they resonate with you. What energy do you get from those crystals or from those stones? Card number 3 is the lovers. Aw. This moment is all about love. Not just any love, but true, balanced love between friends, family, or lovers. This relationship is one of equals, mutually invested in their own sovereignty and in the other's well being and success. These two souls are connected in love and are willing to do their own individual work in the world. This is a partnership balanced in reciprocity and responsibility. Celebrate it, honor it, endeavor to keep the balance of mutuality alive, as this kind of love is highly creative and has the power, like dragons, to shape worlds. As busy as this world is, it is easy to forget to tell the people in your life that you love them. Is there somebody who's missing in your life who needs to hear that from you? If so, with this card, I challenge you, if you chose this card, number 3, I challenge you to make that connection, to reach out, whether it be through a text message or an email or a phone call or an in-person visit, to let them know that you love them. Card number 4 is the receiver. Dragons have no problem with amassing wealth. You could learn a thing or two from them today. Whether that wealth comes in the form of financial opportunity, unexpected help, gifts, a generous offer, or an unanticipated kindness, your power and prowess depend on flexing your receiving muscle. There is no room here to question deservedness. As with all magical creatures, you deserve every good and lovely thing this world and all the others can provide. Receive freely and experience the wealth that true reciprocity can bring. So, this is the card up close. For this card, a lot of people are socialized, if you will. Oh, no, no. Cat, cat visitor trying to play with the phone. Yay. Um, a lot of people are socialized or trained or parented in such a way that they are taught to give everything of themselves away and that they don't necessarily deserve anything in return. If you chose card number 4 as your card, I challenge you to look for the ways other people and the universe is giving to you. I challenge you to release the need to please everyone else around you and putting yourself last. I know that is not easy to do, especially when you've done it for a lifetime. You are worthy of all the beauty that life has to offer, all the magic that comes your way, all the abundance that comes your way. We each define abundance in our own separate, in our own way. And I hope you will take a few moments to define what is abundance to you, what fulfills you, and how it reaches you in your life, how it comes to you. And then I hope you will expand that definition of how it comes to you. It doesn't always have to take the path that it has in the past. All right. Card number 5 is the conjurer. There we go. The conjurer. Joseph Campbell advised us not to settle for the way things have gone with others, but instead to unfold our own myth. This takes vision, dedication, and will. To conjure is to call upon the invisible to make itself manifest. To assist in the manifestation, we must understand that what we think on grows. If you want magic, pay attention to magic. If you want empowerment, praise empowerment everywhere you see it and ignore the places that make you feel small or weak. If you want love, celebrate love everywhere you go. Conjure the truest and most beautiful version of your own life by adoring everything in your path you find true and beautiful. Start with your own dragon soul. With this one, I the challenge the challenge the way I want you, I hope you will choose to take this up anyway, is to pick something that you wish to see that morning. For example, you may say, today I'd like to see hearts, and then look for where hearts arrive in your day. um, it might be in writing, it might be a kind of heart you didn't expect it to be. So, we all see a heart as the drawn heart, but it could be an actual anatomical heart. Um, it could be a person's name, H-A-R-T, instead of H-E-A-R-T. So there are so many different ways that these things come to you, but look for them. If you want to see kindness in the world, be kind to others. If you want calm in the world, be calm yourself. So what you think on becomes your reality. What is it you wish to see? And then finally, card number 6, if you chose this one, this is the pest. Those stressful details, that unwelcome news, the nagging, anxious thoughts, all are pests we'd prefer not to keep us company. But nothing shows up in our experience that isn't on our side. Challenges happen for you, not to you, as they attempt to shape the person your soul wishes you to become. I'm going to read that sentence again because it's pretty profound. Challenges happen for you, not to you, as they attempt to shape the person your soul wishes you to become. Embrace them as a guest of your life. As Rumi once said, this being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Be grateful for whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Okay. And for this one, I'd love for you to think about the challenges you've experienced in your life and what they've taught you. How do you think your spirit has grown because of those challenges, of those unwelcome guests? The ones that, live rent free in your head, or the ones that show up on your doorstep? What have they brought to you? All right. And I wanted to bring forth my own. I have crystal pendulums, and then this is a selenite, and it's a cleansing stone. So when I try to work pendulums, um, afterwards I like to cleanse them, and together they do their thing. All righty. That is all that I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found value in the card number that you chose. And on that note, I just want to remind you that you are made of stardust and magic. You are far more powerful than you realize, and you are profoundly loved. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bright blessings, everyone. Bye now.